You doing?
I'm fine. What's your ethnicity, Joe?
Nubian ethnicity.
Nubian? You
Correct.
mean? So, what country were your people born in?
Sudan.
Okay, so you Sudanese. Okay, and you said in the comments, black people, black Americans don't have any. Hold on, y'all, my throat dry.
No, I said in the comments because y'all roast them. But I was kind of trolling.
Oh, was you?
I mean, but if I'm being honest, there's nuance behind it though.
Like what?
Okay, for example, like I love my Black American people. You feel me? I grew up around y'all. I know more about American culture than I do about probably about my own culture. But it's it's part of y'all culture to roast. It's just part of it. You know what I'm talking about. But a lot of people can't decipher that between personal attacks. I
Well,
could.
hold on, Joe. I'm gonna stop you because I think y'all need to keep in mind. So, see, you Sudanese, so you from the continent, right? You from the motherland. So,
My
but
peoples are. I
listen,
was born and raised here,
I
though.
know, but you got that history. Your
Right.
ancestors come from there, right?
Correct. Correct.
So, can you compare slave trading to people roasting people?
No, you can't compare at all. What you guys went through was one of the most
No, I'm
horrific.
saying, but Africans played a big part in the transatlantic slave trade, right?
Okay, not us though. Not
I'm
me. Not
not
my
saying
people.
I'm not saying you.
Not
I'm
my
not
people.
saying, but that's to be determined. I'm gonna have to look into that further. But
Yeah.
I'm saying the people on the Africa continent, Nigerians, is a whole slew of people who participated in that. And you want to say people feel some kind of way, especially from the continent, because we roasted them. You know what? If
No.
I don't know
No.
what the
No. No.
ancestors
No.
was thinking about. Well, wait a minute, hold on, because I don't know
Okay.
what the ancestors and these what you call them people, Pan Africanists and blah blah blah. I don't know what they was thinking about because I wouldn't. I'm shocked that they even wanted to deal with anybody from over there.
You know what's kind of unfair though?
What?
That how you guys compare one ethnicity, the
What
Black American.
ethnicity is that?
No, you guys compare one Black American ethnicity. That's one ethnicity, correct? Black
What you
American.
mean?
Is that one ethnicity? Black Americans.
Yeah, we
Okay,
come from the same lineage of
yes.
people.
So you guys compare one ethnicity to a whole continent of thousands and thousands
No,
of
no, we
ethnicities.
don't.
You
No,
say
that's not.
Africans. When you say Africans,
No,
you're talking about
listen. You didn't even
all.
want to tell. No, no, no. Listen. I specified Nigeria. Remember, I said it's
Okay,
Nigerians. It's a whole
there
slew
we
of
go.
countries.
Now, can I
Remember.
tell you what Sudanese did for Black Americans? Can I
Wait a
tell you
minute.
one
Hold
thing?
on, Joe, because you cut me off. Because
Sorry,
I want to hold you there.
I
Because
got you.
I need you to understand, like when Africans, I mean people from the continent, I don't care where, when they complain or say anything negative about Black
But you have
Americans,
to care where.
I just listen.
You
I'm
have
just
to.
wait. You see now you want to crash out because you don't want to hear about your slave trading
Sorry,
past.
sorry, sorry.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. I'm like I said. I think y'all should be grateful we even speak to any of y'all.
When you say y'all, what do you mean y'all? Like,
Anybody who ancestors came from the transatlantic, from the continent.
okay,
I don't
can I?
care. I
But
think I think because it's so much slavery going on over there
yes,
now
that's
and
true.
horrible stuff, and y'all want us to be African?
No,
That's
no. Listen,
crazy.
well, that Pan African, I don't even agree with them. First of all,
Okay.
because that's impossible. You're not going to unite billions of people. Impossible. They don't even speak the same language. They don't dress the same.
Right.
Right. So what I'm saying is, it's not fair for when you say y'all, and then you talk about all of Africa. You got to compare apples with apples. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
let me
About
ask
all of
Maroon.
us.
Let me
Ask
ask
my country what
Wait
we
a
have
minute.
done for
Okay, hold
blacks.
on. Maroon, Netherable, do y'all
Yes,
know
ma'am.
was the Sudanese people, did they have anything to do with the transatlantic slave trade?
No, but they
Okay.
did have something to do with the Arabic slave trade. They had a whole different slave trade on the eastern side of Africa.
And my people
So
fought against
regardless,
them, and
no,
we
no, no.
fought against the
Regardless, hold
Arabs.
on. I'm just gonna land here. Regardless, slave trading is slave trading in my eyes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he could talk whatever he want to talk, but
My
I
people were
just
never
gave him on a
slave traders.
conversation. But to
My
say you
people were
had
not the
nothing to do
slave
with a slave,
traders. My
Huh?
people, the Nubians did not participate in slave trading, bro.
Oh, they always the Sudanese people. Y'all love to try to act
Oh,
like y'all are so
you
different than
you
the
know
next
why?
ancestor.
Because
Hold on, man.
there's
Hold on, man.
over a
Just
hundred.
y'all like to act like y'all so different than the one next
Oh
slave
wait,
trading is
that's
slave
Myron
trading.
Gaines people.
No,
So,
Yes.
oh
Yes.
Yes,
man,
yes,
listen.
look,
yes.
You ain't no
somebody look
freaking
on
better.
Joe profile and see if he
Do I look
called
like
out
Myron
Marvin
Gaines?
Gaines.
Do I look like Myron
Yes, you
Gaines?
look like a
No,
darker Myron
You
Gaines.
look like an
Darker.
African,
And it
yes.
don't matter
You
what
look
you
like a
look like.
Let
You
me
Sudanese,
came
yes.
from where
explain,
he
have you
is.
guys.
called out Myron Gaines on your page
You listen.
publicly,
Me,
Joe?
me personally, I
Joe,
don't
have
agree
you
with
called
him.
out Myron Gaines on your page
No, I don't.
personally?
I don't know. I don't. I didn't call him
Okay,
out.
all right,
I don't
Joe.
know much about him, to be honest. All I know is that he
Okay,
talks about
Joe.
women, but loves.
And Black Americans, and call us the N word and
Okay,
everything
he's
else
wrong for that. But
with the white tea people.
let me one thing. So
He
and
said
Su-
every Black American that get unalived unjustly for the police, he say that they deserved it. Basically, thank you. Oh,
do you
you
know?
come from Myron Gaines people.
No, bro. We're
Yeah.
different ethnicities. This is what you're not
Okay. Well,
understanding.
that's I don't know what to say.
What I'm trying to say is Sudan has more ethnicities than America.
Oh. Okay,
Okay, so
we got a lot of different ethnicities over
now,
here. Even though some of y'all try to lump yourself in,
yeah, but
so many different people, ethnicities that claim white. So many different ethnicities that claim
yo,
black when everybody should be claiming where they come from.
Red, you want me to code switch? Fuck you on. You get what
Oh,
Red. But anyways, he said I sound Arab. What does an Arab sound like? Anyways,
you kind of don't sound. Your voice don't sound like your face should look.
no,
Match.
no. If
How they try to sound YT,
I'm
that's
a
how we know them from us. You don't
what
got
do you
no
mean? I
underlying
try to
southern
sound
accent.
YT, bro. I don't have a southern
He
accent because I
got
live in the
he
north,
got that
buddy.
super wide Myron Gaines hairline though. Y'all know how Myron Gaines hairline go from the top
Yep.
of his
Hey,
head to
It's
the
hey,
so
top of
what
his
I
big,
told
head.
he
He
you
got
like a
the
earlier,
faded
billboard.
hairline.
loves. What I told you earlier, the roasting. Remember? I told you.
Mm-hmm.
It's part
Welcome
of
to
your
And you
FBA
culture.
land,
take
That's
it.
an
He
player.
I
said,
observation.
told you.
okay, the question, hold on.
I told you.
The topic is, hold on, because I'm telling you, well, now that I know about Myron Gaines and where you come from.
Me and
But
him are not the same
okay, hold on. The
people.
question is, why doesn't the black community have any allies? And what brought Joe up was that in the comments he left because y'all roast all of them. So I said, Joe, come up here and let's talk about it. And then
Yeah.
now we're doing
And now I'm
comparisons.
getting roasted.
We don't have
We didn't even
allies.
roast
So
you
y'all
yet.
still in the
Now he
country.
talking about my hairline. Yeah,
But
yeah,
so
yeah.
what? You still in the country. You don't
I
appreciate
Ooh,
black
No,
you
no,
gonna
no.
be
Americans.
I
well
get that
cooked.
Police playing
though.
a
I
part.
get
You
that.
can't take a joke.
No, no, no.
Y'all
I
some.
I
I
told you
thought y'all
earlier,
was the big what you
big
call
hunters.
them? The big hunters and the big
Did
strong
no,
warriors.
Hunter
And y'all
gatherers.
can't even take getting called some names.
but you gotta understand.
It scar you for life.
No, you
Then
gotta
these 50
understand.
year olds up
In
here talking about
Africa,
they got called the booty scratcher. And you 50.
I never got bullied though, me personally. But I've seen people get bullied. Oh my goodness, y'all
Oh,
did
hold
something
on.
so
Let me
bad.
let him up. Hold on, y'all. Who the hell? Wait a minute. This might be
Who
quick.
you think you talking to?
Who you calling Boom Quisha?
His
To
mama?
you. Who else am
Huh?
I calling Bonquisha? I'm calling you Bonquisha.
It must be your
Oh,
mama.
let's hurry up and
It's
block him,
your
Cause
fucking
y'all.
mama.
she gave
It's
birth
your
to you.
mama,
You son
Yeah.
Bonquisha. You
Quisha.
Let's
Bonquisha.
go ahead and
You
block
You
son
and block
Bonquisha
Quisha.
number
him.
two.
Okay, what
You
And that,
son
happened?
Quisha
Sir,
number
I
one.
understand
hey
You
Yeah,
that.
we
Joe,
you
gonna
that's your
go
fellow
ahead.
you
That
don't
was
African,
another.
belong
right?
That
here
was a
in this
fellow
country.
Hey,
African.
see, why you comparing me and him don't got
That was
nothing to
because
You didn't check him
do.
though. You
But do
didn't
you
check
you
him.
sure didn't. You
understand,
said here
Joe?
none of
Do
y'all.
you
Let's go. Let's move the
understand?
conversation to
Yeah.
Zulu. Zulu. Hey Zulu, how you doing? Cause Zulu didn't say nothing either. But go ahead, Zulu. How you doing?
I'm good, brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing?
What the hell?
What?
What is? Oh, whoa!
Zula, what you want?
Oh, what you got going on,
What's
bro?
funny?
Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Zulu Mason, how are you today? What's your ethnicity?
Zulu from South Africa.
Okay, what would you like to say to the prompt?
You know, one thing I've noticed, which is an answer to what you are asking, is that people always side with power. You know, when they come here in our country,
They always
they
side with what?
with power and
Oh,
wealth. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
I know.
look at us and say, and say, well, these
Oh,
people
let me
here,
hear stuff too now.
they've been pushed to reservations and they don't have any resources and they don't have any power. We should, we should side with those who have power and we'll ignore them. And that's what they are doing, including the Africans who are coming here, who are supposed to be our allies. We were told that we will unite with them and do great things with them. They came here and they were looking at us like, oh, you guys are over there. We're gonna go on and suck up to these other white folks and these other buffer groups. And that's what is happening. So now we're at a point where we're like, you know what, you guys are another buffer group on top of other buffer groups. Now we are like, okay, come on, we need to get out because you are not a good ally and you are not adding any value to our struggle. They don't like to take the lead from those who are there, who have a history, and we are the ones who have been dealing. We are all due justice in different ways by the Westerners. Instead of them taking the lead from us and saying, okay, you are here, you have the history here, let's take the lead from you in terms of your struggle here. They want to come here and disregard our struggle and what we've been through and just take opportunities and do all types of things. So yeah.